Hello and welcome to my workshop. So today we're going to get back on the Jeep Grand Cherokee build. So a reminder, I have the one side done in the MDF, and this is going to be a vacuum form buck. I'm going to have to create all the rest of the panels to do the rest of the vacuum forming. So to get all the proportions and dimensions right, I want to go ahead and start setting up some cross bracing and building the panels around. Then I can come back and carve each one and put it back together. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so I've taken the piece of MDF, and what I'm doing is going to match these two pieces together so I can get the entire body built in a way that I can then dismantle it. I'm using these little hinges. The only reason because they're the smallest thing that were the cheapest at the hardware store, and you know, you put one on each side, it works just fine. I've got the paper template on. And what I'll have to do is come in and carve into this side, similar to what I've done on this side over here. And then once I'll have that done, I'll be able to then focus on adding pieces in the rear and getting that section done. So quickly, or as quickly as possible, get this carved up, and we'll move on to the next section. Okay, so both of the sides are now attached in the middle. I've also moved around to the back and started to put in some wood in the back that I'll be able to carve. Obviously, this is a long ways from looking like a whole lot, but it's just part of the process. I still need to do some tweaking in the back. So after that, I'll need to get something similar in the front, a board to place right about where this peak is, and then I'll have to probably build that out just a little bit in the center and then carve it all back down. Last two things will be the hood and the roof. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the rear glass all with the roof, but we'll have to see. I may end up just leaving that to be scratch built, but like I said, we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Okay, so let's continue on. Okay, so I got to a good stopping point. I got a pretty good mount done to the side here. There's still a little bit left to go, some detail work. We got the rear piece put on. Still needs to be carved out, but starting to get that built up. The side just remained the same, just got attached, and I've added a small plate to the front. I'm probably still going to need to add some stuff in the front to build that out, but I'll have to wait and see. So what I ended up doing was using small hinges to attach all this. And originally I've got these because they're the cheapest at the hardware store, but they actually worked out really well to get the weird angles of the inside here fit. So the idea is to get all the panels complete. Still got a long ways to go, but I'm making good progress. Looking forward to finishing this up and getting on to other projects. Until then, we'll see you in the rocks.